Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Interesting. Why would Enora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I think this would be a lot more suspicious if we weren't shown that cutscene where Enora and Loghain were fighting. That was sort of this omnipresent thing that we got to see. Not us, a Grey Warden, but as a player. But if I didn't see that, this would be like, okay, is Enora trying to trick me or something? What did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Okay, I can believe that maybe Loghain is motivated by wanting to save Ferelden and not wanting the Orlesian people to come maybe take advantage of the situation. But what about How? Rendon How killed his best friend, my dad, my entire family. Where is my brother? I don't even know where my brother is still. Somehow I don't think that he would be doing it for saving Ferelden. Loghain would allow that?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard How say she would be a greater ally dead than alive.
Wow.
Especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Would Loghain kill his own daughter? Just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
If we tell the nobles about it, I'm not sure if anybody would believe us. We should expose his plot against Enora to the nobles.
And who would tell them? Me? An elf escaped from Orlais? What Ferelden noble would listen to my words? Rescue my queen, and I promise she will reveal all, and at the time when it will hurt Loghain most.
I find it kind of hard to believe that she would love Kaelin more than she loved her dad though, because now that we know, after seeing Kaelin's correspondence with Empress Selene, well, she could have loved Kaelin, but I don't know if Kaelin loved her that much. Especially since they didn't have children, and as we all know, having children is basically the epitome of loving another person, right? That's a joke if that wasn't obvious enough. So, what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Enora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
Do you truly think Loghain's daughter would turn on him?
From Elena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Enora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
What do you know about Queen Enora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
In that case, the love between Anora and Caitlin might not even be romantic, but there's something there because they grew up together. Yeah, they know each other well. Erlina does seem to know a little bit too much for a waiting lady. I don't trust this Erlina. She knows too much.
She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Anora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Anora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Logain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
But if I break in, can't they frame me for her murder?
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Logain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Logain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
My adventures in Ferelden have given me a bit of a reputation now, beyond that of just the title of Grey Warden. I think people probably know me, people can vouch for me, which in itself is pretty good because then it makes the whole reasoning behind why Logain is hunting me a bit suspect. Thank you, Arl Eamon. I should get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
This is your estate. But I thought we were in Denerim. Are we not in Denerim? We are. We are in your estate in Denerim. Okay. Oh, so Logain came over to our house? Damn. I want to read the character thing for Anora again. I remember before. Very curious. We're still missing one person here. We read about how... Was the queen the one who was actually ruling, but Caitlin didn't really know how to rule? It is common knowledge that in the 5 years Anora and Caitlin held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. She's held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden. Even Empress Celine of Orlais declared her, Anora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. Interesting. Yeah, Celine seems like such a strategist, man. She's like navigating all this political stuff with ease. Alistair, how are you feeling?
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Of course.
No. I gave him the helmet already. He has it back. You just chill out, okay? Chill out and try to relax. Meditations and odes to bees. O fair damsel of the garden, Arlessa of honeysuckle and rose, I humbly beg your gracious pardon for the offense that here arose. Surely your work is far too vital to be interrupted by one like me. I am in no way entitled to earn the notice of a honeybee. I was a fool to pluck that feather for my lady fair. On my honor, I swear to bring you dozens more within the hour, if you give me leave to try. Listen, traveler, if you would walk the garden paths some spring, mind that you don't trespass, for the gardeners do sting. Anonymous.
It is begun.
Liliana! But this is Arl Eamon's house. We shouldn't be lockpicking. King Merrick Theron. Oh, was that the last person? No, that's just the codex. It's difficult to separate the man from the myth. The last survivor of the bloodline of King Calenhad, the Silver Knight, Merrick drove the Orlesian forces from Ferelden's borders, reclaimed the throne, and freed our people from foreign tyranny. All true and all larger than life. He was born in hiding near Cathal's crossing to the rebel queen Moira, and grew up in the rebel camps, an outlaw in his own country. When the rebel queen died, Merrick inherited her homeless nobles, malcontents, and displaced freeholders, and with the aid of his friend Logain McTeer, built them into an army. After the pivotal Battle of Riverdane, Merrick took the throne. He married Rowan, daughter of Rendorn Garin, Arl of Redcliffe, Garin, Arl Eamon, and began the long, slow process of rebuilding everything Orlais had demolished during 70 years of occupation. It's only relatively recent that Ferelden is no longer occupied. And the occupation thankfully wasn't that long either, so there's a whole bunch of people such as Logain and Arl Eamon, but not me, because I'm relatively young, who remember exactly what it was like to be occupied. It's difficult for people who weren't really there to understand this fully, I think.
Denerim is like to have a fit. Arl Eamon needs to show up without notice more often.
Hey guys.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas.
Ew. Ew.
All right, but I get to...
That's it.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Do you want to sleep by the Morgan's campfire again? What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course.
No, we're fine. Enjoy yourself, Liliana. Yeah, let's not sleep in some outdoor, woodsy place anymore. History of Ferelden! Have we gotten the other histories of Ferelden? Oh, we were missing chapter 2 before. Chapter 1 was about how it's the geography and Callan had Theron became Terran. History of Ferelden chapter 2. The occupation was a dark blot on Ferelden's history. Our people, who from time immemorial valued their freedom over all else, were forced to bow to Orlesian rule. The Empire declared our elves property and sold them like cattle. Chevaliers routinely plundered freeholds of coin, food, and even women and children, and excused it as taxation. And for 70 years, no lands meets were held, for the imperial throne had declared our ancient laws a form of treason. King Brandel was one of those who escaped. He tried to organize other fugitive lords to retake their land, but Brandel was neither clever nor persuasive, and the nobles preferred to take their chances alone. Ferelden might still be a little more than a territory of the Empire were it not for the fact that his daughter had all the charisma that her royal father lacked. The rebel queen's rule began with a midnight attack on the Imperial armory at Lothering. It was swift and successful, and with her pilfered arms, the rebels began a campaign against the Orlesians in earnest. But the turning point of the war came when a young freeholder joined the Queen's army. The lad, Logain MacTair, possessed a remarkable talent for strategy and quickly became the favorite advisor of young Prince Merrick. The Queen finally died at the hands of Orlesian sympathizers, anxious to curry favor with her painted masters, and Merrick took her place as a leader of the rebellion. Logain became Merrick's right hand. Merrick and Logain led the rebels in a new campaign against their Orlesian oppressors, culminating in the Battle of River Dane, where the last chevaliers in Denerim were crushed. With the capital once more in the hands of the Fereldans, the battle to free our people was finally over, but the battle to rebuild what had been lost had only just begun. It's not even just that they witnessed it, Logain and Merrick directly were the ones who took it back. But even then, even if he was really clouded by fears of the Orlesians coming to potentially move in on their property again, to kill his best friend's son, I think is incredibly cruel, still.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
There are too many books here, that's what's troubling me. The Free Marches. The Free Marches are not a kingdom, nor even a nation in the most basic sense. People from that region dislike even being lumped together as marchers. Rather, they are a collection of independent city-states, united only when it suits them. In this respect, they resemble the Banorn before the arrival of King Calanhad. Because of this, the Free Marches have no capital, and what passes for a central government exists only sporadically, a sort of landsmeet that only convenes during times of crises. I arrived in time for the Grand Tourney while it was on in Tantervale. A remarkable sight indeed. I saw Avar hillsmen test their mettle against Orlesian chevaliers, riders from the Anderfells buying Navaran cavalry horses, and Tevan craftsmen selling their wares to Tevinter mages. All of Thedas was on display. Hey, you know, at Ostagar, why was Kaelin even there? Because we just read about how Anora was well respected, way more than Kaelin. So why was Kaelin the one on the battlefield?
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean.
Sorry.
If they keep tracking mud up here, it's going to take a month to get it all out.
Oh, you're worried about the mud? I'll get the mud. I'll get the mud. You get the chamber pots. I wonder if before... Oh! Fantastic. I wonder if before the Battle of Ostagar happened, when Loghain and Kaelin went to Ostagar, was there a conversation between Loghain and Anora that went something like, "Daughter, this is gonna be dangerous, don't go, okay?" Because, you know, he already planned from that point to kill Kaelin, or at least not help him. That would really be bone-chilling. Silent Sisters. No. My Alfred, the herbalist suggested powdered Bronto horn. I was very discreet. You're a sunflower. I don't even know which one's new. We've seen too many. This one? Donegan, on pain of death, you are now warned. My father found the letters you previously sent and is now watching as I write to tell you our relations are over. We must remain chaste. Patricia. Don't stop. Hahaha, you see there's a bit of a secret message here. Don't stop. Keep writing me. Oh, how many do we have now? At least 10, probably.
I shall do it.
I'm sorry, I did not... No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave! I don't want to leave. Let me back in. Hi. Hopefully we won't do any fighting here. I'm just here by myself. Oh, we're back in Denerim. We're back in Denerim. I see. Okay, well, let's talk to the dude here. The lands meet starting means that the opportunity probably started.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. Thank you and farewell.
Why is this guy being such a... whatever? Hey!
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
You have a mark for me?
One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns.
Hand it over.
10 Loghain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the 10's crown all nice and sparkly for the landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard, but if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough.
I'm here by myself right now. Should I go? What if I get like... what if I get my ass kicked? That wouldn't be good. Are you done? Wade, are you done? I'll come get this as well.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
It's only decent? Is that worse than the dragon set then? I think, yeah, we need to get Liliana to 20 strength so that she can use this stuff. I think it'll be worth it because it'll give her dexterity as well. It's 4 dexterity here. Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something decent for a change.
Are we done?
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them. Just leave.
I gave you 30 sovereign. Don't act like I was smooching off of you or anything.
Welcome.
Jeez. Okay. Okay, we're supposed to be convincing nobles to vote for us and all that, but I'm just gonna see.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
Who is that? Who the hell is that? That's not the person we were trying to... No, that's a completely different person. Who the hell is this?
Don't stare at me, Churl. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know.
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
Who's this bee? Stealing failed! Steal from the guard. I don't know who they are, but they might come into play later on. Yeah. Don't know what I stole. Nothing important. I wanted to get from the girl though, because she's being the bee here. Oh no, she's really good at keeping her stuff on her body. Maybe I'll bring Liliana here later. Just you wait. Do I really want to go alone? This might be dangerous. Plus, maybe Liliana's better at
You're being
pickpocketing.
very foolish. Why would Loghain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word. The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit there's a suspicious rash of mortality among the advisors to the crown. Bryce, Urian, Eamon.
Eamon's not dead, more's the pity.
The only thing that truly worries me is Eamon's notion of putting this bastard on Marek's throne. It's an ill precedent.
True. I would rather see Honora keep the throne myself. Better it passes to the McTeer line than to some byblow.
I feel like this is gonna be a choice we have to come across later, huh? Hi.
Aren't you Bryce and Eleanor Cousland's youngest? Maker's breath, I thought... Well, it's good to see you're all right.
Wow, someone actually recognized me out in the wild.
Be gone. I've important matters to discuss.
Oh.
Nobody goes in the room by authority of Tern Loghain.
I shouldn't attack anybody right now. I don't have anybody. I have an urgent message for the Seneschal.
You... Why, yes, come on in.
I'm a little bit scared. Okay.
Of course. Seneschal, stand back. Men, kill the warden.
The one time I decide to come out on my own. That's a lot of people. Okay. We'll see.
I shall do it.
Very good. Perfect, I would say, in fact. Let's try to get rid of a few of them. Can we do this? This would be a thing of legends if we can. We do have a good few health potions here. Man, this was totally unnecessary. Why did I do this to myself? That guy's not gonna come over. 3 more guys. Let's get this dude.
Shall be done.
Oh man, you gotta hurry up.
Come, let us end this.
Thank you. I have a flaming sword. Are you guys not scared of that?
I shall do it.
All right. Yo, did you take it? Did you take it?
Begun.
One more.
As you say.
For good measure.
Very well.
Can we get that guy first? He's actually really annoying.
Don't give them the advantage.
Kind of crazy that I'm.
It is begun.
So why am I doing this to myself? We did it. We did it. We're fine. That is still running around like a headless chicken. Ooh! Well, we created some legends today.
No glory in bloodshed.
I don't rely on my party at all. I can do this myself.
It shall be done.
Nearly died.
As you say.
Hey! Attack! Why are you not attacking? Shattering shot. Hurry up!
I shall do it.
Welonz, attack! Dude, what are you doing?
Done.
You're killing me here, girl!
Very well.
Oh, thank you. Now you come? Do you want to fight? Yo! You're really not gonna help a girl out, really? Well, I came here just to steal your stuff.
It is begun.
The crown, but if you don't want to give me the crown... Hey, hand over the crown. Cannot steal in combat. Oh, I just automatically attacked them! Ah! Whoops. Well... That's one way to get a crown.
Very well.
Is this okay? I killed an entire person just to get a crown. You have defied all odds and stolen Terran Logain's crown. Don't say anything to anybody, alright?
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Yeah, Maker's blessings, let's go.
It is begun.
I can't believe we did it. Oh, there's other...
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I've little time to devote to politics at present.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Most of my freeholders have fled to Redcliffe and Lothering, but I doubt they'll be safe there for long.
Maker's breath. Bryland, I had no idea.
Be careful how loudly you speak of it. Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate West Hills.
Lady Andraste, pray for us.
Lothering was one of the first places lost. It's not safe at all.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
Important people are in town. Oh, Arl Wolf.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south. Surely you've seen the blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind's health requires us to be in town, you understand?
Yes, I had heard that.
Hello.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. You're the youngest Kuzland, aren't you? Probably looking for coin or men to take your Tiaras back then. You're better off asking the Darkspawn. They hold West Hills now.
I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds. The ground rotting beneath your feet. Plagues and Darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
He's an Arl, though. He's probably one of the people we're trying to convince to vote for us.
There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
Maybe we can come back later. Or maybe I had to immediately say that I wasn't here for a handout. I'm not sure. Anyway, I had a whole detour out here just because I accidentally pressed the door to go outside. Let's go back in. We weren't anywhere done with anybody here yet. Servants' quarters. Y'all doing good? Sorry about the chamber pots. I'm sorry. Win!
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Nicer than the Circle Tower, maybe?
I will answer to the...
Thank you. Ogren.
I'd better not see one speck of black on those loaves, Corella, or it's back to the scullery with you.
Kitty! Kitty, kitty! Two kitties!
What's the point in scrubbing the pots if they just get dirty again?
That's a very deep and philosophical question. Why make the bed when you're just gonna crawl back in at night and it's gonna get messed up again?
Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
That's a giant fish.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen. Someone keep those cats out of my cream!
Cats in the kitchen, that's not good.
It is begun.
Feast day fish. Is it that fish? Fluffy mackerel pudding, 2 stalks celery, 1 green pepper, half a pound of poached mackerel, 1 small onion, finely diced, 2 teaspoon mustard, 1 teaspoon salt, blah 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 blah. Looks like we're gonna be feasting today. Let's read about Aveline, Knight of Orlais. This is the story that we've heard from Liliana before. Aveline was born to an Orlesian farmer near the city of Halam Shirel in the early half of the Storm Age. She was a large and ugly baby, and her father had hoped for a boy. Not wanting another mouth to feed, the farmer left Aveline in the woods to die from exposure. But a traveling band of Dalish elves came upon the crying child. The elves took her into their clan and raised her as their own. They taught her archery, dueling, and survival skills. When she came of age, she was larger and stronger than most women, let alone elven women. Her adoptive parents knew that she was a fine warrior, so they encouraged her to enter a human tournament in nearby Mont Simard. The women were not permitted to join the knighthood in Orlais, nor to compete in a tournament, so Aveline joined the tournament as a man. Her clan forged a suit of armor with a full helm and gave her an iron-bark sword of the finest quality. Aveline entered the competition claiming to be a knight of Antiva. She refused to doff her helmet, even during the archery competition, and sure enough, Aveline bested many other knights until, in the grand melee, she came upon Kaliva, a knight who served the emperor and was considered the finest in the land. Kaliva was determined not to be beaten and struck swiftly and strongly. As Aveline matched each of his blows, Kaliva grew ever more frustrated. Finally, in desperation, he tripped Aveline and threw her to the ground. The blow knocked her helm from her head, and Kaliva was shamed. He called to have the competition declared invalid, but the crowd booed and jeered. In anger, Kaliva turned and slew Aveline as she lay helpless. What a sore loser! Invalid just because she's a woman? The son of the emperor, Prince Freyan, was also present at the tourney. He too had been beaten by Aveline, but he recognized her skill and bravery and was saddened by the injustice of her death. Upon rising to the emperor's seat in 744 Storm, Freyan abolished the law that disallowed women from joining the Orlesian knighthood and posthumously knighted Aveline. Although women in the Orlesian knighthood are still a rarity today, all those who do become knights revere Sir Aveline as their patron. Yeah, that was pretty much the exact same as how we heard Liliana tell it. Goodness.
I got a moment's haze, sure.
Very insightful, Ogren.
What about? Alright. Alright then.
Got nothing to do with you, apparently. There are still people we haven't talked to yet, right? Where are they? Wait, was that it? Oh, I guess we're supposed to go outside. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. Oh, we can leave now. To do what? I thought all the nobles were gonna be inside the castle. No, they're outside. They're in Denerim. Erlina seeks your aid in freeing the queen. Meet Erlina at the Arl of Denerim's palace as soon as you can. Yeah, we can do that. Or we'll just walk around and talk to people, basically. Okay. Let's. Now going outside for real. Liliana.
Indeed.
Maybe bring Win this time.
Yes. Damnation.
Liliana, Win, and Alistair.
Yes.
Keep your mind off things. I know it's kinda... Probably you have a lot on your mind these days. We're exposing you to the people of Denerim too. Let them see.
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows. And I thought at first you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no. I thought about it and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable, doing good for its own sake. Some I knew were not like that. They bragged about what they did, trying to impress others. Oh, Lady Adele, you fed and clothed 20 orphans. How noble. No, it's nothing, Lady Clarabelle. You treated 40 lepers and gave them massages. Like a competition with false modesty. Sickening.
Did Lady Clarabelle really give 40 lepers massages?
Who knows? Lady Clarabelle had strange tastes. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that and more.
I think that's a bit of a difficult topic. Doing things for the good of it versus doing it because you receive some sort of transactional reward from it. Not necessarily stuff like money, but stuff like you feeling good that you did something good, or people around you think you're a good person. Just because you receive that doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just because you seek that doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, you still did a good thing, right? At the end of the day. Mana cleanse? Sacrifices personal mana to nullify mana from enemies in the area. This would have been so good for the blood mages. Let's have it. Now, do we want to go and talk to people? I wonder if we could have spared the dude. Oh, I didn't go back to the dude handing in the crown. That's right. I didn't go back, right?
You're back, eh? The Tern's crown. Oh, that's rich. You have to admit, that was worth every copper you paid me, eh? They're calling you the Dark Wolf. What do you think of that? Too bad no one can know. You could get a lot of action. There's nothing more I can offer you like that. Anything else you fancy?
I don't... No, thank you. Do you have a mark for me?
There's no way you can top that last heist, Wolf. You're a legend. The nobles are still afraid to come out of their manners.
Okay, great.
I'm more of a man on a mission type. Chit-chat, right you are.
Sweet. Cool. Thanks for all the stuff. Now, the people like this lady... Liliana.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you, Liliana. What do we get? Oh, we got a tiara off of her! What the hell? I want to give it to Liliana right now. Damn! Hey, some people have special items then.
Don't stare.
Interesting.
It's so nice to be.
Am I just supposed to walk around and find important people in town?
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with. Should we be... Wait, someone's listening.
You sure? I'm nervous as a cat in a kennel. We're asking for trouble.
Quiet. We haven't done anything. Yet.
I'm watching.
Greetings, milady. Greetings, milady.
The alienage is still closed? Don't believe the lies, friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. All the Grey Wardens in Ferelden are here right now.
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Still closed. Still closed. We could go rescue Queen Anora. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. Let's use the tomes in my inventory. We have so many. I don't think we've used any of them yet. Skill and Sundry. Wait, what happened to my arcane one? Did I use that already? Oh, the Tome of Arcane Technique. Give it a win? For what? This is for... talent. Okay. Win can have that. Liliana. Liliana, I'll give you strength with this. So it's not... you're not getting it from your normal leveling up. And then skill. Sure. Yay, I'm sorry, Alistair. A lot of leveling up happening in front of ya. A skill? I don't know. I don't really need anything, really. Well, this one gives a bonus for nature resistance. I guess that's not so bad. Oh, it's only one. Okay, that's still better than nothing. I need one more for the armor. Spell Might. While in this mode, the caster overflows with magical energy, making spells more powerful. Hold on. What about the Arcane Warrior? The Fade Shroud thing. This is crazy, right? Let's do this one first. I forgot about it. The Arcane Warrior now only partly exists in the physical realm. What the hell does that even mean? While combat magic is active. Whoa! That's insane! That's insane! Let's just walk around like that. That's a sustain thing? It is. Damn! That actually is really insane. We'll see. You don't need herbalism. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of... I give up organizing this. I give up. Okay. Well, we can try talking to the Arl again. Arl Wolf.
There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
No, I guess that's it for now. Okay. Did we ever come back after doing that last one? We didn't. Red Jenny Seekers. Rogue. 20 strength once again.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
You never intended to rescue the child, did you?
You'd be wrong. Our contract had two important jobs. One was to kill the boy's kidnapper, Captain Chase. The other was his rescue. You took care of Chase. And some friends have already returned the boy safely to his father.
What's the name of the child? Who hired you?
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their performance.
So are we done here?
I've nothing more for you. I hope you found the contents of the chest satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
I would appreciate it if you could also take the mark off Zevran. I'm not gonna kill him. You willing to talk straight with me now?
I did what I had to do, but there's no more need for word games.
Who contracted all the assassinations?
The Civil War brought many old grudges to a boil. You'll be pleased to know that those contracts helped your own cause, some more directly than others. After all, it is not in the Crow's best interest that the archdemon wins.
Then why were you trying to kill me before?
For a time, we thought that Loghain was the only man for the job. But that's before we got to know you. It was too late then, of course. Talisan had already accepted a contract. Even now, until you kill all of Talisan's men, you will have to fight my brothers. We never cancel a contract once accepted.
I was expecting to be double-crossed.
And I was expecting the same. But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said, sending Zevran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna attack you. But any chance I can join the Crows?
Just visit us in Antiva when all is said and done.
Okay, our business is done here then.
Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you. It was a pleasure working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Well, thank you. If we had attacked them, we would have had to fight the thugs as well. Well, they were okay. They made me kill people who I didn't like anyway. People who were against me to begin with. People who attacked me immediately upon seeing me. So it's not like I was doing something super immoral, like trying to kill Arl Eamon or anything. I wish you could take the thing off Zevran, though. That would be nice. Visiting Antiva after all this blows over, huh? Will I even still be alive? I feel like that's a big point of contention.